You can do anything. This is very important. I did not see the ocean until after I went to college. Education, hard work, dreams, and imagination will take you everywhere in life. This was my dream. My dream was to explore the ocean. What's your dream? So we have to take responsibility for ourselves so we know how to navigate through life, through the world. So the more you know, the more you grow. When you're underwater and you're taking that scuba tank with you with air, it's life or death. You don't have a choice. So if I ask you if you're okay, and you don't give me that okay signal if I'm your instructor, I'm going to ask you, is something wrong? And if something's wrong, you have to be able to communicate with me underwater. Because things, and this is the same for life, things are either okay or something's wrong. If something's wrong, we have to figure it out. And this is a golden rule in life that I learned from learning how to scuba dive. Stop, think, and breathe slowly. You see, when we go underwater and we carry our scuba tank of air on our back, that same scuba tank could last 2 hours underwater, or it might only last minutes. It depends how you breathe. If you breathe, you're gonna move really fast. If you breathe slow, you move slow. In life, when you get excited, the first thing that happens is you start breathing very fast. If we learn that everything in life is controlled through our breath, we can solve any problem. Now, in order to go scuba diving and to go on this adventure with me today, you have to learn a couple of rules in order to go scuba diving. So the rules that you have to learn is that when we go scuba diving, we not only wear our mask, snorkel, and fins, we also have to take with us a very important thing. Does anybody want to guess, and this is with a hand, what we have to bring? We have to bring an air tank with us. On land, air is one of the most important things that we could have. What part of the air is it? Oxygen, right? Very simple. Where does the oxygen come from? Who thinks, with a show of hand, that oxygen comes from plants and trees? If you're not raising your hand, I think your science teachers might have a hard time with you, because we do learn that oxygen comes from plants and trees. The largest area that oxygen comes from on our planet is the ocean. The ocean has a phytoplankton mass, and more than 70% of our oxygen on our planet comes from the ocean. So if 70% of the oxygen we need comes from the ocean, what if you are scientists, and I'm going to ask you to stretch yourself here, I'm going to ask you to be scientists all day long, what does that mean about our ocean? If 70% of our oxygen comes from the ocean, what does that mean about our ocean? We need to keep the ocean clean, and the ocean is connected to the rivers and the lakes and everything on our planet. It's up to us, because everything we do on land affects the ocean. Because we were talking about communication. This is an actual squid. It's only about 6 inches long. Squid communicate with each other, and cephalopods communicate with each other with the color of their skin. They change their skin thousands of times in just one day. This is a flamboyant cuttlefish. And I have this in here specifically to show you how they hunt. They're very, very interesting animals. So they have 8 arms and they have 2 tentacles. And what you're gonna see, oh yeah, that's how it hunts, that's how it eats. And so what it does is it crawls along the bottom and it looks for fish that are camouflaged in their surroundings, and it puts out its 2 tentacles. If we're gonna go and be a dolphin, we swim very fast with our tail fins, but dolphins have special skin. Everybody touch your skin. This is your largest living organ on your body. You need healthy skin in order to live. Dolphins' skin comes off of their body every 2 hours. They're like us, they have to breathe. How I had mentioned, stop, think, breathe slowly. When we breathe slowly, we move slowly. So when a dolphin makes a dive, it can slow its heartbeat down and heart rate down. And if it's not moving a lot, it could stay underwater a long time. When you grow up, you're going to need a passport if you're going to go out of the country. And because we are a global society, somebody told me they wanted to go to Japan. You cannot go to Japan without a passport. You cannot go to France without a passport. You can't go to Europe. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go with great white sharks, and we actually get into a cage. So we are the animals in the zoo. The shark is on the outside looking at us because we are going into their territory. But if I can leave you with this one thought as we're wrapping it up, right? Your imagination is going to take you everywhere. I want you to turn to wherever your teacher is at in the room right now. Turn to your teacher and give them a clap. Thank you. Your teachers are some of the most important people in your life. They are going to give you your base and your education to take you to where you want to go. So I'd like to know, where do you want to go and what you want to do? Thank you very much. My name is Annie Crawley. Dive into your imagination. Special thanks to Dr. Hollick and Ms. Knowles for allowing this to happen.